Some analysis of what happened, the response both in Las Vegas and throughout a very shaken country tonight. Senior political analyst Brit Hume is here. Good evening, Brit. Your thoughts on the president's speech and reaction posts?
Well, the danger of a hideous atrocity like this is that it might further deepen the divisions in the country already badly divided, riven by political divisions. The president, I think, was at pains to do nothing to contribute to that outcome. He's not a man known for being particularly soothing. But his remarks today were, I think, about as soothing as they could be. And he did not go to battle stations, as so many others seem to have done, on any issue, guns or any of the rest of it. But he seemed to me to try rather to tap into the uniting sentiment that people feel, feelings of grief and horror and shock at this ghastly massacre. And so I think that's what we would have hoped for from him, and I think most people would look at what and listen to what he said today and think it was just right.
You obviously have some politicians, including Hillary Clinton, tweeting out about doing something, putting politics aside and standing up to the NRA. Others have been more bold in statements today. Thoughts on that, as we definitely are going to have another policy debate? Well,
we are very early in our understanding of what happened here. I mean, you listen to that news conference and you could tell it's the early stages of this investigation, which is proceeding on a multiple set of fronts. You know, we have the woman overseas, we have the man's house, we have the suite, we have all this we don't know. His own brother's remarks suggest that his brother had no idea that he was capable of anything like this, or that was even in the offing in any way. So there's too much we don't know. And you have to ask this question, Brett, can we not have a day in which we mourn this horrible thing as a nation? We feel sympathy for the victims. We mourn their loss. We feel pride and indeed admiration for the people who rushed to try to salvage this situation to the extent possible, the lives that were saved, even perhaps lives that were lost, before we engage in some very divisive debate over an issue on which there's been no agreement in this country for a very long time.
Brit, as always, thank you.
Thank you, Brett.